Good morning, this is Aaron, Wen Ying, and Nadim, and we are Team 2 for the 504 class. This is timestamping and encryption. Quick overview of what we're going to be talking about today. What is timestamping used for? Why use it? How is this applied cryptography? A quick demonstration, and the final findings and lessons learned. So what's it for? Ensuring data integrity, security, and proof of existence. Timestamping is essential when it comes to file integrity, and there's been a particular problem within the cyberspace regarding stolen identity and people acquiring titles, particularly those post-mortem. By adding timestamping to the data at rest will help combat those efforts. So why use it? Security, data integrity, and ownership. Ownership specifically regarding timestamping is if someone who owns a house, say, perhaps passed away or to plot, for lack of a better word, the timestamp while they were alive, post-mortem, you could check those items, and if they were different or something happened post-mortem that wasn't authorized by an authorized user or an authenticated user, you would know something was arise. How is it applied cryptography? So definition of applied cryptography is to provide confidentiality of data, authentication, and verify data integrity. So data integrity, the timestamp when added to these files at rest cannot be easily changed without changing the hash value. So if the timestamp was added to the file and a change was to occur, that hash in itself would be changed.
The application for timestamping imparts some noteworthy benefits, as revealed through the following summary of findings and lessons learned. First and foremost, timestamping can play a crucial role in enhancing safety in the realm of cyberspace. Through our proposed application, any changes to electronic title documentation will be verified and noticed through file checking and hashing. This added level of protection can aid in attempts to mitigate against instances of theft of home ownership documentation. This is especially helpful since it can serve to combat fraudulent activity against unknowing homeowners. Such an application of timestamping can also streamline the succession process, ensuring that any pertinent dates correspond to one another, thus confirming the timeline of events. We conclude that timestamping is imperative, especially as it relates to legal documentation that establishes property ownership. But a key point to remember is that the actual timestamp should be encrypted in order to mitigate against fraudulent activity and tampering. To add an extra layer of protection, salting the timestamps could prove to be invaluable. In regards to the recommended use of the application, consider the following points. PyCharm was used to write the code in Python programming language. PyCharm is a popular integrated development environment for Python that provides a wealth of tools that can benefit Python developers. Some of the features of PyCharm include smart code completion, code inspection, and dynamic highlighting of errors, just to name a few. PyCharm also enables command line access, database connectivity, virtual environment creation, and version control management within a given system.
Now I'm going to show you how I use the PyCharm to timestamp an encryption file. Here's the PyCharm. Before I started, I already created a file named the student information includes some fake student information such as name, ID, social security number. I'm going to encrypt this file. I also have the code ready here. Here's the code for encryption. I copy the code, paste, and run. Here we can see we get a key. We also generated a MyKey file for the key. And here we can see the student information got encrypted. We can't see the information now. It's just a string of codes. Next, I'm going to timestamp. I also have the code ready here. I copy one of the examples. Paste, run. Here we can see the file got a timestamp here. There are different types of timestamping. Now I'm going to show you a couple examples of timestamp. First, I'm going to get the current timestamp. Here's the code. With the output, we can see the current timestamp is here. Next, I'm going to convert this timestamp to a string. I copy the current timestamp. I'm going to convert this to string. Here's the different result of the output. I can also get the timestamp in milliseconds. Yeah, here we can see the time in the milliseconds. Thank you for watching.